Nice little stack coming toward long, and that's exactly what the T's are going to be executing here. A Molotov preemptively thrown, going to be isolating Mezzy away from his teammates as he dies, but he is traded. Crad with a nice triple, though. Pushes all the way to the blue container, and this round should be over right then and there.
Endpoint, they do pick the CT side here, and this is Entropiq's map pick. So, see if they can get it going early on Endpoint, whether they're going to have a tough start, because, I mean, Entropiq, they play both sides of this map pretty well.
Time. Might get the bomb down, but that Molotov is going to be slowing them down.
That is a bit of an angle to work with there around the edge of the smoke, and he will make good of it, finishing off Crucial. And with Lackey pushing in as well, they're finding kills. They're finding a lot of kills. 4 on 2 required. These last two CTs pushing in through CT. Leaves it all up towards Mezzy. And Lackey finds 4 in the round. Entropiq, they steal away the force buy.
Here on shorts to look at any potential pushes, but decides to hurry on back as the smokes rain in. But the Molotovs are going to keep the terrorists at bay for a little while longer as Thomas has to hold down long. The fort falling as Thomas falls back into the pit, but he's got players all around him now. And even if they jump in front of his face, he can't quite kill them fast enough. Now the long players, they just styled onto those defenders on A. Nowhere to hide and nothing to do. Endpoint, they have to save this.
In that situation, you only got 3 players alive on the Endpoint side. You need to keep your economy well, and he was pushing over to Surreal, so yeah, they just
I would have sacrificed a player to get the kill after time, I think.
I would not have, I don't think.
Was the play.
I would not have.
Fair enough. Ooh, but a nice set of entries here toward A, one toward long and one on the actual site itself. Well, Mighty Max is going to try and equalize the situation a little bit, but that doesn't really stop this long push here. 3 players way up close, and Mezzy forced off the angle as the cross has been successful. The bomb should get planted, and the retake impossible as Elian even chops down Mighty Max, who was trying to go towards short, presumably, but, well, he met his demise, and it's time for Mezzy and Crucial to save this time. A mid-take coming out of Endpoint. They will be pushing toward top middle. Endpoint, of course, they have long control. They don't know it yet, but they will be making out of their doors as Elian has pushed quite far up. And even finding Mezzy, he was low HP, though he gets the headshot regardless. And now the push continues. But yeah, those long players, they spotted him out, and they want the kill. They smell blood in the water, Dan.
This is nice setup, Elian. Tucked in behind there. He is actually going to push forward. Tries to get the kill, but Thomas will gun him down with so little HP. There's little he could do from that position. Crad is going to be coming behind them in T-spawn. Okay, he's going to be a little bit late to spot them going long doors.
Just be making their way up ramp, though. As Lackey is going to have to hold on to this A-bomb site with Nickelback sort of helping out from the Gandalf area. Does actually find a couple of headshots. Well, I did sort of like just drink like a pentuple cappuccino before the previous best of 3. Now I'm chasing it down with an energy drink. So that might have something to do with it, Dan.
Possibly. It's definitely the potential. Nice shot from Elian. Opens things up. Surreal. Gets a nice fistful of lead. Still, only 1-man disadvantage. Entropiq can certainly still falter in this round and give up chances to this Endpoint side, who now have the weapons forward. And it's 3 AKs. The AWP is in Crucial's hands. He does have armor with it. The Endpoint side, they take a little bit of control towards short. Getting themselves
tunnels,
nice and toasty. Oh, yeah. A player pushing around the back of tunnels. It's going to be a couple kills maybe for Lackey. He just gets to one and backs away. Knows that's all he needs to do. Doesn't want to go for the highlight play. Just wants to go for the round win here and to try and secure Entropiq double digits.
3 men left to go. And what can they really do here other than get lucky with perhaps Nickelback pushing them from CT, but they're not going to be finding that, I'm afraid. On the contrary, Elian actually finding Mighty Max toward long, so what started as an A split idea is just going to be a short execute with only 2 players to do that and 2 players here to defend. They're really going to have to make use of those flashes, getting the AWP off the angle. But the flank from Nickelback, he gets one as Mezzi holds on for dear life here. Finds a nice double. Elian doesn't spot him going down, but Lackey certainly does. Nice little stack coming toward long, and that's exactly where the T's are going to be executing here. A Molotov preemptively thrown, going to be isolating Mezzi away from his teammates as he dies, but he is traded. Crad with a nice triple, though. Pushes all the way to the blue container, and this round should be over right then and there. And oh my gosh, if Lackey can find this kill onto the bomb, this would be huge. Gets it, spots the bomb, and now Crad knows that there's no bomb coming, but he still gets a nice set of kills. Holy, only 2 terrorists left, and well, they do manage to pick up a frag and pick up the bomb in transition, but Crad's still aggressive from short, and Nickelback gets it done here toward the double doors. Time to guess CTs, as Elian is once again on the expected angle. No, he drops off of the edge, loses his life because of it. Nickelback with the kill back, pun intended. Gets another one as well, a triple, oh my gosh. Well, that's quite a lot of impact as a double peek comes in from behind, leaving only Mighty Max left alive, but with the bomb on short for him to retrieve. I don't think he's going to be finding too much luck, especially since it's being watched by an AWP.
Wants to show off this AK. That's all it was.
Yeah. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
And that smoke is a nice one as well. The Molotov, not so much, just going to be tickling his feet as he makes his merry way into the A-bomb site. And he can actually plant all the way in the open here, but he's going to be going for the safer, more defaulty plant, as he can definitely make his way toward long, but does he want to? Those players are just going to come out of short. Well, there you go. That's a good angle, actually. Just finds isolated 1v1s this way. It's one of the only ways he can win it. Let's see if he actually taps the heads or not.
He needs to fight soon, though. There you go. First kill found. Now Crad, I think his head spotted out, but with the M4 can just play the headshot angle. And there you go, Entropiq. They do deny Endpoint pulling it any closer. It will be 60 on the board, and it will be them closing out this first map. It was their map pick. Overpass, the next battleground between the 2 teams after a very close Dust 2 did end in defeat for the Endpoint side. But now it is their map pick, and they are hoping they can fight back in this series.
And he has sort of dropped for him that's no longer a safe place to be. However, he's feeling it, Dan. He going for these
the
ballsy pushes here.
Oh,
okay.
He still gets the shot. He still gets the no-scope on the second attempt. Mighty Max will put an end to his life. But it's at least one foul there for him, and it could have been much worse. It gives Forrester and Lackey a chance. As Mezzi is so low on HP, Forrester could finish him off, and he will. Now Crucial alone, 1 versus 2. Forrester's going to net them all. Very quick 3k for him, and it's 9 on the T side. It's going to be so difficult to overcome, I think.
For sure, for sure. And, okay, well, the initial frags are already going their way. They're Lackey finding the initial 2, and even Forrester knowing that it's going to be a monster push. And yeah, monster, bit of a meat grinder in this one, as it is going to be Endpoint capitulating on the very final round of this half. They're going to be encroaching onto it from long, though they do get spotted out here. The CTs, they did leave a man for information purposes, but Lackey gets rid of him. The turret has been removed, and the bomb site is in their hands, with the bomb swiftly getting planted here as the CTs get ready to retake. But Lackey already set up shop here in Bank, and he's making a deposit. A couple of kills going his way. A triple, no quad, sadly, but that's going to be the round right there. Mighty Max left alive in a 1 versus 3 situation, with Lackey almost acing this one. Incredible scenes. And it's going to be Mighty Max to fall here. Represent your Counter-Strike performance. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Ooh, okay. That's a good entry here for Nickelback. Almost gets the double. Crucial still on the angle, though. He might find him. Has to retreat, and the 5-7 too strong. Nickelback gets it, but capitulates to his own a genuine 1G there. Not going to matter, however, as Mighty Max does have the kill and brings us back into a 3 versus 3. The long aggression not going to be working out for Elian, as terrorists, well, now they have a B bomb site ready and waiting to be taken, as the smoke is going to be holding them back for only a couple more seconds. The bomb, it's made its way toward Monster, and the push can continue with rotates swiftly coming in, and the CT just hiding there at Graffiti, waiting for Cavalry to arrive, but he's going to be waiting for a little bit longer. There you go. They're all set up now. And the plant can commence, but first the kills. Crad gets one of them.
Mighty Max, though, is able to reply, so still a 2-on-2. Thomas not going to expect Crad this far forward. Now these Mighty Max up against it to try and find an opening around on the CT side, but he fires off a little bit prematurely. Knows where Crad is, spots him out a little bit, spots just a little inkling, but now Forrester with the peek. Nearly just double peek him. Mighty Max, he can only find one of the kills.
And I believe Crad, they're going to be pushing up as Crucial. Well, he's going to be finding one of them. And now these T's from long, they're going to start pushing, expecting there to only be one person on the bomb site. Will they expect Mighty Max? Don't think so. He gets a kill, but a swift trade comes in, and, well, Crucial did die in the meanwhile as well, leaving only Surreal left alive. A 1 versus 3. He's behind the smoke. The initial kill, even if it goes his way, a 1 versus 2 is undoable. So at this point, I would just be saving the AK-47 and the grenades, but Surreal decides to let all of that money go to waste.
An A-site execute here.
Yeah.
3 players
Long
now
presence
is
from
Crucial.
Strong.
Does find the opening, looking for a little bit more. Lackey almost gets 2 towards long. Does get caught by Mezzy. And Endpoint, they hold the man advantage here. Elian with the AWP, hoping to push forward. Needs to try and remove that player out towards long. Has assistance from his teammate, who will find the kill instead. So 3-on-3 now. Retake required.
Down to Forrester to hold them back, and there you go. 1 kill goes his way. Meanwhile, Surreal finds one. And it's a 2 versus 2 with the flank coming in and also a player in bank. They know about the bank guy there. Thomas almost dies to Forrester, and there you go, finishes him off. But Surreal, he's in a 1 versus 2 now. That bomb still has 20 seconds on it. Plenty of time to get something done, especially since he has the kit. That nade's not going to be softening the enemy up as much as he thought it would, but the 2 versus 1 situation.
In this
Which will it
second
be?
map.
Ooh, looks like Lackey's going to be choosing the die option, but Nickelback gets a kill of his own, and now Entropiq should be having the advantage going forward here. One more kill found toward B. That's going to be Forrester, and Surreal left all alone on the B bomb site as the take is not actually happening around him, but a 2 versus 4, quite undoable as Entropiq look to actually get overtime secured here, much to Endpoint's chagrin. They are in a bit of a hurry to get this match over and done with, but yeah, there you go. Crucial in a 1 versus 3, and looks like OT is a knockin'. But they're not on B yet, though.
Yeah, they're
Still boosting over. What is this? A minute 30 left on the clock? So yeah. We haven't seen this one in the entire game so far, but it gets busted out in the first round of overtime. As, of course, both teams know that they have full buys going into this one. No sense in going for fast strats. You might as well go for these set pieces. And the second set piece actually finds a couple of kills there. Wonderful stuff coming out of Entropiq. Ooh, and he can't actually go back into the B side. He steps into the flames. That's surreal. He gets shut down, of course, but he would have died to the flames if he stuck around, as Forrester does get boosted over. Almost spots someone out, but he doesn't actually need to commit to the fight. The A bomb site should be empty at this point, the T's must be thinking. Like, surely both the CTs have rotated in, and to the contrary, Endpoint seem to be rotating away from the B bomb site, waiting for the, retake to come in, and they're going to be waiting a little bit while longer, I think. Not much longer, because... Nah, you know what? Here's me foolishly thinking the history repeats itself, but unfortunately it only rhymes. Oh boy!
Hello.
But Thomas walking through smokes and not seeing people, that's just a constant we can really count on. You can set your watch to him missing someone on the edges of smokes when he pushes them. As we've seen that before today. Bad, oh my. Couldn't quite get the kill, but Elian does get it. And there's still 2 to find here on short. The flash comes in, helps him out, but none of the shots connect.
No!
That's just tragic. Still makes it back though, when as long as he stays alive and keeps the man advantage, I think they can still
wrong
be.
for him.
No, the utility game really not the strongest it's ever been right now. I'm afraid he's gonna have to hit the practice configs, but he does find the bomb, and there you go. That's the most important thing he could have done here. All those other missteps, they can be forgiven. as they are negligible compared to bomb control, and Crucial goes down in the end as well.
If you want to.
Woo!
Crad, what the hell was going
Okay.
on there?
He's done it. Just press W and get 2 kills as the T's can't hold you back. They push toward Fountain, but they don't expect an absolute madman coming through. Looking like a serious Sam enemy there, just running mindlessly at you. Forrester even picking up another frag. That's going to be Endpoint, who I said they found their groove, but Entropiq find them right back. 4 versus 2 now. And Mezzy and Mighty Max have to find an in into this round, but with a minute remaining, what can they actually accomplish here? I mean, Mighty Max has a couple of flashes. He can certainly flash Mezzy out. If he gets a miraculous 2K, then we're talking about a 2 versus 2. But he opts for the flash. And Mezzy already down 23 HP, finds absolutely diddly squad as it's Mighty Max here to do it all. But the flash in his face, dabbing in Monster Tunnel.
Crucial just about getting out of the way of the player toilets there as well. Needs to be quick on the trigger. Can't find Forrester, though, who's going to add another frag to his tally. But Mighty Max is there with a secondary up. 3 on 2. And Crad only has 7 HP, but needs Elian to now find some frags. There goes Mighty Max. Looking for more. Can't do it. It's Cradle and it's Lonesome. And it's Thomas to close it down. Welcome back. One final map in this thrilling best of 3, honestly. 2 very exciting maps that we just witnessed here between Endpoint and Entropiq.
They decided to go for that kind of a setup, but the T's, they're already taking so much real estate toward Connector and Jungle. The CT's now their only entry into this point is, well, the CT spawn, but they already lost Lackey there. And the push continues, but the CTs are still held back by the grenades there on middle, so Forrester has to get the entries, and he's good so far. Finds the first Elian from Jungle, finds the second. A 3 versus 2 situation now with the T's not even being able to hold them back anymore. They just spill into the connector, and there you go, Elian with a nice double to finish us off. Some nice early damage coming out from Entropiq, but losing a man, never a good sign, as the push into A is on its way, with Forrester managing to find one of his own, and Elian even with one. There you go, only 3 T's left, and they're also low HP. The Deagles can get this one done easy peasy. Thomas and Mighty Max fall. It's all down to Mezzy, who can't find anything in this round. With a couple of players in apartments as well. Looks like to be a B split in the long run, but the CTs, they've got some presence in apartments of their own. Let's see if Elian can get the tripwire shot that he's set up so expertly there, but a little bit of missed timing. Does throw the smoke and gets the kill, downs the bomb. Crucial. My gosh, Joey lets it go there in the apartments area.
Nice shot from Mezzy. Makes things a little bit easier. Endpoint looks to try and take the lead here. Another post-plant position for them. And it's 3 CTs who are looking to finish things off as the kills start rolling on through. Mighty Max now left alive, can't drop down. And actually the Molotov burns at his feet. Don't know how it stretches to him there, but Kit picked up. An M4 and AWP is on Elian's hands, and an MP9 for Lackey. So there's potential for damage to come through here, but the noise will be heard. That was actually a nice little bait, I think. Lackey making noises, forcing Thomas to swing wide into Krad's crosshair, and now they're just mowing them down towards the ramp. Mezzy and Crucial, they finally get the kills through, but it's a 2-on-3, and Entropiq, they are looking to finish this one off and secure an 8. Oh my god! Mezzy and Crucial? How are they doing this? Surely not a 2v5 for them in this round. Crucial's only got 16 HP. Forrester finishes him off, but now he knows exactly where Mezzy is. The Deagle, can it find the shots? Needs to secure it, and Forrester fights back.
Oh man, Thomas looking for the any percent speed run here with these pistoleros. Let's see if we can make him work. They walk completely by him as he does manage to find the first and then the second.
Oh, I love it so much. The Julie's getting a couple kills. Now he just needs his team to wrap things up. But Forrester and Elian, they're finding damage. They can't get the bomb plant through, though. Not yet. Not until they deal with these last 2. And it is going to be Entropiq to 9. 3 bet, I believe it is. So be sure to check that one out. But Crucial, that's a big kill to give up straight away. Elian just runs out mid, AK in hand, and guns him down. And on a crucial round as well from Endpoint. They are now having to fight back. Mezzy getting that kill, though, does open up opportunities. But Entropiq, they've already got a player in towards the window. With a Mach 10, mind you, but still shooting players in the back of the head. It's going to be deadly, and he could have a 2-for-1, but no, just around the corner. Mezzi will still be surviving, undetected.
Well, that's going to work to his advantage quite a bit. Finds Nickelback in the back, giving him a taste of his own medicine there. As Entropiq, without him, they're kind of left a man down, and well, this attack onto B shouldn't be going for them, but it does. Krad and Lackey just get a kill of their own and leave Surreal in a 1 versus 2. I'm not sure how that one went their way. It looked like Endpoint were going to be able to shut them down, but here we are, a 2 versus 1. The bomb planted in Surreal to find 2 kills. Finds the first, but he's not fast enough to get the spray transfer onto the second.
Difficult one. Is a difficult one. Nice opening from Ellie, and that was a quick shot. Does get held back by the Molotov, but opening pick found Mighty Max on that secondary up, not getting anything done.
Swing for picks in like both the extremities of the map. Pushing B, pushing ramp. Doesn't go their way. Pushing underground as well. Endpoint really in a hurry, obviously. You got a Sinner's game to get to. And Entropiq, will they find the kills? This is just crucial left on this A-bomb site. Back up far away. Thomas just with the op left to him, and well, he knew there was someone around. Gets the kill, has to fall back. Entropiq going to be getting their 14th round, and that was kind of the last chance there for Endpoint, right? I mean, they tried going aggressive and it didn't work. And now they're going to be down so much money in so many rounds. Looks like the Russians may have bested them in this one.
Yeah, it's going to be 15-7 before Endpoint get a full buy through. Obviously, if Thomas could save this orb, it would be nice. That's a big if, though, with 17 seconds still on the bomb timer as Nickelback's pushing forward, and he misses a shot. Meant a little bit in return as these Entropiq players looking to stack up and push forward. Thomas drops a smoke. He's just about able to escape, having a little bit of a crouch, but no, never mind. He does get gunned down in the end, and with another kill onto Mezzi as well. That's now a 2-man advantage for Entropiq. They need to combine and crunch in towards this B site, and this could be the end. Crucial missing a shot, leaves it just up to a 2 versus 5. Surreal. He's still working his way through mid. Crucial needs his support as they need to get back into the site, but I think it's all over, Sermon. I think it's Entropiq finally getting it done at the last chance here. Surreal needs to find this kill. He does do it, but he's left with just 20 HP. 2 versus 4, and, well, as quick as you like, it's done. It was an admirable comeback from Endpoint there, but just too many rounds in a row required as Entropiq do take this series 2-1 and will knock Endpoint out of the Lootbet Cup.